I wanted to share with you a recent experience I had with Sunrun and their door-to-door salesman. They knocked on our door or rang our doorbell, as it were, and then introduced themselves as being from the solar company, quote and unquote. Um, this is concerning at the get go because they're not being honest and forthwith with who they are. And then they claim they weren't selling anything. Keep in mind that we have no less than 4 signs asking for no solicitation on our property, including on our door itself. And in our town, it's defined as a misdemeanor to aggressively solicitate when such signs are posted. Other towns have different laws, but nonetheless, they claim they weren't selling anything. When I asked them what their sales pitch were, then they seemed excited about it, right? Keep in mind that we knew all along that they wanted to sell a product. Why else would they be knocking on our door? And then they misrepresented who they were as being from the solar company. It's much like people who knock on your door advertising themselves to be from the power company. If you had someone living at your address who suffered from memory issues, as many people do, when someone comes to your door saying, "Oh, we're from some utility," and then they proceed to sell you on a product under false pretenses, that's a crime. And it's what Sunrun is doing is far more than a misdemeanor. They are scamming people out of their hard-earned cash, misrepresenting who they are, and furthermore, ignoring local laws about solicitation. What they're doing is a crime. Let's be clear. And I think it's much more than a misdemeanor. I think it's a felony. Specifically, when they scam someone out of their hard earned cash in tens of thousands of dollars in contracts to sell a solar solution. Now, to be clear, I'm not against solar, and I think that it's a good option. However, people should be going into a contract with someone under clear pretenses without someone violating the law to sell something that is not what it claims to be. Now, the young person at the door, I'm sure, was coached to ignore those signs, and I'm sure they thought what they were doing was okay. However, it was a crime. I really hope they I really hope they look up the law. They're about to get themselves into a heap of trouble if they continue in this way. And frankly, I really wish Sunrun, I'm sorry. Oh my word. Sunrun gets in trouble with the law. What they're doing is disingenuous, it's criminal, and it's disgusting. I'm sharing this video so you all can see the deceptive practices that they teach their people to do.
Hi there. How are you?
Hello.
I see your signs. Not selling anything. I'm with the solar company.
Which one?
Sunrun?
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm guessing you're Neil, right?
What are you selling?
I'm not selling anything, sir. I can promise that.
You kind of lied to me because you're with the solar company. That's very generic.
Yeah,
and
and
we don't have Sunrun.
yeah, I totally get it. We're versatile. We can help out anyone with the solar company. That's why I say it like that. But I promise you, not selling anything.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
You are
I
absolutely.
promise you.
What's your pitch?
I promise you. You want to hear it?
No,
Why
because you
not?
just admitted to selling something. Go
I'm not
away.
selling anything.
Go. Yes, you are.
I'm not.
By the way, word of warning: it
Uh-huh.
is a misdemeanor to do what you just did.
It is not.
It is absolutely. Lathrop City Code. Go look it up. It is a misdemeanor.
But I'm not selling anything.
It's called aggressive solicitation.
But I'm not even selling anything.
You are.
Okay, bye.